You know what? I like to keep people at the edge of their seats, keep things interesting and wait till the last minute to actually score a freaking goal this season. So, no, with all seriousness, we fought until the end. We desperately needed this win, as you guys know. And one thing that we really wanted to pride ourselves on was actually ending this season with a win, like something that we needed, and hopefully keep this momentum going into preseason and into next season. And with that being said, honestly, I'm just so proud of this team, because if you look at our season, you look at our record, we easily could have just given up, these last few games easily, and we didn't. And, we just wanted to fight for one another, and that's all we had left in us. We had nothing to lose, so we wanted to end it with the win, so we can literally go on vacation next with, a smile on our faces at least, so.
Walk us through that goal.
I saw Sav DeMello turn their outside back, kind of squeezed in too much, and I just separated myself from their outside back, and hopefully I had a short window, which is exactly what I had, and the only thing I wanted to do was just go to goal, and that's all I wanted to do. As soon as Parker had come into the game, I was like, we're going to goal. No matter what happens, let's just go to goal. So that's exactly what I wanted to do. So as soon as I saw Sav, I pointed exactly where I wanted the ball, and she played me there to my front foot, and I was just able to just dink it over the goalkeeper.
What positives, if any, do you take away from this season?
I would definitely have to say not giving up at the end of this season, which, like I was saying before, we easily could have, and so all we wanted to do was just fight, and that's all we had left in us, and we wanted to just kind of end the season with the bang, with some type of positivity, even though our season kind of went steady, kind of downhill a little bit, and we kind of rose back up a little bit. So hopefully that we can use this type of momentum, this, I guess, positiveness, and going into preseason, honestly.
That downhill, what do you attribute that to? What happened?
Ooh, I can definitely tell you what it was, but I'll be stepping on toes, and I prefer just not to say on camera. That's all. I'm gonna just keep it at that.
What do you guys need to do off season to improve on this?
Decompress. First and foremost, that would be important for everybody. Just kind of decompress, reflect on this season, learn from it, grow from it. We had a lot of first years in this season, which I'm super proud of them for adjusting to the speed of the game, because in WSL, it's a cage filled with a bunch of lions, and it's not an easy league to play in. And so hopefully we can all just reflect, me as a veteran, those who are rookies this year, and just kind of keep pushing forward and work on the things this offseason that we lacked as individuals, and obviously perfect our strengths as well.
You talk to young players, and they all say that through the whole season, the ups and downs, it was the vets, it was you, it was Jen that really carried them through. What was it like being on this really young team and guiding them through this rough season?
Overall, in the locker room, I can say that our camaraderie is just so amazing. And it's a rare thing to come across on a team where there's no type of animosity. And that's something that we prided ourselves on, was our friendship that we had in the locker room, and just how good of people everybody is. We have such good people on this team, and everybody's such a good listener. I'm like, hey, KD, let's stay within the frame of the goal. You'll score more goals that way. She's like, okay. Let's do it. She does it. So it's just so nice to see, you give these young players information and they actually go and do it. That means that they're coachable, they're willing to learn and grow. So that's just something that I wanted to set an example for, is just showing these young ones somewhat of the ropes in this league, and how we can continue to try and succeed and strive, because I see the strengths that each individual has. I'm like, look, this is what you're good at. Do that. Don't try and do what this person's doing. You do what you're good at. That's why you're here. That's exactly why you're a pro. Not because of me, what I'm doing. It's because of what you're doing. So let's focus on that within yourself. And so it can be scary sometimes, especially as a young player. And so I'm just trying to help them gain a little bit of confidence, which is, it's a tough thing to do at the pro level, especially as a young person. So that's kind of something that I wanted to bring to the table amongst all of these young players.
And then what does that mean for the season moving forward, that these players have been coachable and they have learned? What does that mean for next year?
Hopefully just continue to grow. I'm still growing even as a veteran, and there's always room to get better. And so by watching the game, playing the game, go in this off season, don't stress yourself out, and just play freely. Do your thing freely. And And something I like to do, I just like to play short-sided in the off-season, a little bit of 5v5, work on a little bit on my craft, and then work on shooting. That's my bread and butter, shooting and crossing the ball, as you guys notice. And so those are just the things that I like to work on in the off-season, and hopefully everyone just perfects their strengths in the off-season or continue to work on them.
Great, thank you.
Do you think this team is ready for a playoff push next year?
Absolutely. You see the fight we have within us. I mean, we've beaten teams who are at the top of the table, so it shows that we actually have it within us. We just need to continue to have that type of confidence and that bravery. We need that bravery consistently throughout the season. That goes from the staff to the players. It takes everybody. And so this is where we learned. This was Kim's first year as well. He learned from this season as a coach how hard it is to obviously coach in this league. And so, hopefully he grows, we grow, we all grow together and just kind of keep it pushing.
Is the honeymoon over for Louisville and embracing the newness of it? The young team, it's time for the team to start winning, for the crowds to start filling the stadium.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, what is the honeymoon phase at the pro level, really? I mean, look at San Diego. This is their first year. They're crushing it. So it's hard to kind of answer that question, but, with the amount of losses, I'm pretty sure this program is over that at this point, come mid-season at least. That honeymoon phase was long over. So hopefully that we just carry this confidence over into next year, and hopefully that honeymoon phase is gone. Okay, we know that we're one of the newest teams. Well, I mean, it's time to get things cracking at this point. So, yeah.
Jordan?
How does it feel to score the last goal of this season? Girl, it's a relief. I haven't scored since May, so it was just very much so needed, even for myself, gaining that type of confidence. And I was just hoping and praying I would at least score today, since I really haven't contributed the way that I would have liked throughout the season for my team. So I know that's something I'm going to have to carry over into this off season, continue to work on, finishing and gaining my own confidence as well, because even at my age, we can still lack confidence at times. So I was able to gain that today, even in the last minute, just keep it going. And so honestly, the best way I can describe it is it was honestly a relief, and it definitely took some weight off of my shoulders. And I'm sure, this organization's as well ending with a win. But for me as an individual, being able to help my team out and get the 3 points, I mean, that's just honestly cherry on top.
How does a veteran celebrate scoring a goal, or is it no big deal? You just go home, just another night at work?
Man, I'm a single mom. I just like to go home and chill with my kid, honestly. That's the way I celebrate. Everyone else is going to be going out this evening. I'm probably going to be going to bed. So that's where I'm at. I still haven't even been out this season. So I'm chilling.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, you guys. Thank you. Thank you.